Silence is something you learn.
It begins long before anyone is watching.
Control is not a choice. It is survival.
Every movement must disappear before it exists.
And nothing is ever left to chance. The body is trained before the mind understands.
Hands remember what the mind forgets.
Balance is not natural. It is built.
Even stillness must be practiced.
The smallest motion carries the greatest risk.
Every detail is corrected without hesitation.
Perfection is not beauty. It is control. The body obeys before the thought arrives. Repetition removes uncertainty.
Nothing is left untrained.
Breath is measured, not felt.
It slows until it almost disappears.
Control begins where instinct ends.
The body becomes something else. Something that does not hesitate.
Movement must never draw attention.
To exist without being noticed.
To be seen without being understood.
Presence can be hidden or performed.
Both require absolute control.
Every step is calculated.
Every glance is intentional.
Nothing reacts. Everything responds.
The world is read before it is touched.
And every detail becomes a signal.
Observation replaces instinct.
Emotion is no longer allowed.
The mind watches even itself.
Nothing escapes awareness.
Not even a breath.
Two paths moving toward the same moment. One unseen. One impossible to ignore.
Both no longer themselves. and neither can stop.
The moment arrives, without warning. There is no hesitation, only action.
The body moves before thought returns.
Control becomes everything.
And everything becomes silent. Time slows, but nothing changes.
The smallest shift decides everything.
Distance disappears in an instant.
Only precision remains. The hand moves without doubt. The world holds for a second too long. Nothing is seen, but everything changes. Everything becomes silent. Nothing remains unchanged.
Every step is calculated.
Control leaves no trace.
Nothing is ever left to chance. Presence can be hidden or performed.
Time slows, but nothing changes.
And nothing remains human.
Control leaves no trace.
Not even a breath remains.
Nothing is ever left to chance.
Everything becomes silence. And nothing remains human. Nothing remains.
Silence is not peace.
Control leaves no trace.
And nothing remains human. And everything becomes silence.
Nothing remains.
Silence is not peace.
And nothing remains.